Hello and welcome back to another breaking news update. My name is Jimmy Boyd and you are watching Boyd News. I want to thank you so much for tuning in today. I've got some breaking news coming out here for you. So we're going to be talking about Israel in this video, and the Centcom commander, General Michael Correa, he is now in Israel right now. He spoke with Yoav Gallant, the defense minister of Israel, and also Herzi Halevi, the IDF chief. So while he's there, they're discussing this upcoming attack from Iran. Okay. And as far as I'm concerned here, Iran is still planning to attack Israel, and it looks like it's going to happen very soon. And that's why I put for the thumbnail on this video, something big is coming. And I'll tell you why something big is coming. We've got lots of reports coming out of Iran stating very, very insane threats to Israel, saying they're going to wipe them off the map, that the state of Israel will no longer exist. Okay, many major threats like this. Like, it's not just, oh, we're going to retaliate and strike an Israeli embassy, or we're just going to bomb Tel Aviv or something like that. No, it's much bigger than that. They're threatening to completely remove the state of Israel. Okay, and how are they going to do that? Well, they're going to have to utilize many different resources to make that happen. And obviously, the IDF is very strong here. They have the Iron Dome to protect Israel, and a very strong Air Force and military. So I don't think it'd be that easy for them to do that. But General Michael Correa, the CENTCOM commander, is meeting over there and vowing his support to defend Israel. Okay, so I've got lots of information to go over. We have an article to read here real quick to get you some extra information. And then I'm going to be showing you some X posts here in just a moment after this with some additional information that I think is very key to understand something big is coming here. So on the Times of Israel, Netanyahu hints at retaliation if Iran attacks as CENTCOM chief lands in Israel. Premier tells F-15 pilots military is ready to fulfill our responsibilities to Israel's security and defense and attack. Korea to meet Gallant and senior IDF officials. So it says here, Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Thursday appeared to reiterate his warning to Iran that Israel would retaliate if attacked. As the head of U.S. Central Command, General Michael Correa arrived in Israel reportedly to discuss what U.S. intelligence officials have described as an imminent threat from Tehran. We are in challenging times. We are in the midst of a war in Gaza that is continuing with full force. In addition, we are continuing with ceaseless efforts to return our hostages, and we are also preparing for challenges from other fronts, Netanyahu told pilots as he visited an F-15 base. Iran has repeatedly vowed to retaliate for an alleged Israeli strike last week on a consulate building in Damascus embassy complex, which killed 2 generals among several Islamic Revolutionary Guards Corps officers. That incident came as spiraling of violence on Israel's northern border due to nearly daily attacks by the Iran-backed Hezbollah group since October 8th. We set a simple principle. Anyone who hits us, we hit them, Netanyahu said in apparent reference to Iranian threats to carry out strikes against Israel. We are ready to fulfill our responsibilities to Israel's security and defense and attack. And I and the whole of Israel trust you, he said to the F-15 pilots, wishing them much success. So like I said, they're preparing for something big here. They're preparing to go to war basically with Iran. And to be honest with you, if this strike comes, do not be surprised if this starts a war in the Middle East with Iran. Very, very big possibility. And I think most of us knew this was coming. I really hope this doesn't happen. I hope tensions de-escalate. But from what we see right now, tensions are very high and Iran is ready to strike. Israel's F-15 fleet is the Air Force's primary weapon for long-range strikes. Also Thursday, CENTCOM Chief Correa was expected to meet with Defense Minister Yoav Gallant and senior IDF officials. The Axios website, which first reported on Correa's expected visit Wednesday, said that the U.S. and Israeli officials across various agencies have been in contact over the last few days as the countries prepare for a possible Iranian response to the April 1st strike. A senior Israeli official told Axios that Israel has asked the U.S. to help limit the Iranian response by sending public and private warnings to Iran, and also by using its military presence in the area as a diplomatic lever. So I will note right here that we do have multiple reports of Turkey. I think their foreign minister, the Turkish foreign minister, contacted Iran and told them to please de-escalate. Many different countries throughout the Middle East are being pressured by the U.S. right now to tell them to please de-escalate, do not attack Israel, because this is going to cause a war, and the U.S. does not want to get involved in this over here. And it looks like it's going to happen here, okay? And we've got lots of military movement. That's why General Michael Correa is here, because he's responsible with the Centcom forces for the Middle East. That's why they're operating down near Yemen right now, protecting the Red Sea shipping lanes. And we've got reports that they've moved a carrier up north through the Red Sea closer to Israel. We'll go over that in just a moment. Meanwhile, Army radio reported Thursday that the Israeli Air Force has recently practiced carrying out long-range strikes during exercises in Cypriot airspace and in coordination with the local military. The exercise was intended to practice for a strike on Iran, the report said, without citing sources. It marked a return by the IAF to preparing for confrontation with Iran after being tied up with operations amid the ongoing war in the Gaza Strip, sparked by Hamas's October 7th massacre and the resulting skirmishes on the northern border. A senior IDF official was quoted as saying that the military knows how and is ready to act in any arena while maintaining independent abilities to act on our own. We don't rely on anyone. Reports came as U.S. President Joe Biden reiterated America's commitment to Israeli security in the face of threats from Iran. Speaking at a press conference with Japanese Prime Minister Kishida Fumio in the White House's Rose Garden, Biden told reporters Wednesday that we also addressed the Iranian threat, and they threatened to launch a significant attack on Israel. As I told Prime Minister Netanyahu, our commitment to Israel's security against these threats from Iran and its proxies is ironclad, said Biden. Let me say it again, ironclad. We're going to do all we can to protect Israel's security. So that's the exact same thing they said for the Philippines when they were being harassed by their Coast Guard. The Philippine Coast Guard was being harassed by Chinese Coast Guard vessels spraying like water cannons at them. I reported on that at least once or twice in the last few weeks. And Anthony Blinken went to the Philippines and said the same thing, that the U.S. stands with the Philippines. Their support is ironclad. Okay, so we're seeing the same thing here. So that means that the U.S. is going to back Israel if they come under attack here. Okay, we know for sure that they're going to back them. Okay, so I wanted to share that information. So now I want to show you a few posts here on X that I think are very, very important to see. Okay, I don't think we have any videos or anything like that. We do have some photos to go over, but mainly information is what I want to get to you guys, because we've got a big attack coming, and I really think it's coming soon. Okay, so this is from Nadira Ali. After our response to the enemy, there will be no state called Israel on the map, said an Iranian official. So look at that. So you see what I mean? Their rhetoric here is not just let's retaliate. This is not just retaliation. This is a threat of removal of existence of Israel. Okay, so I just really wonder how they're going to do that. To me, what that sounds like, it sounds like a nuclear threat. And then we do have reports. We do have some reports that Iran is very, very close to nuclear weapons right now. Apparently close to like days away. Okay, they're at very, very high percentage of enriched uranium right now that they've achieved. And they're very close to achieving a nuclear bomb. Could they already have them? Yeah, it's very possible they could already have them. Is that what they're talking about here? Are they planning to use a nuclear weapon on Israel? I know that might sound crazy, but I'm just going based off what this message says here, that they'd be willing to remove the state of Israel, saying there's no state called Israel on the map. They want to destroy them completely. So either that means they want to go into full all-out war with Israel and hope that they win this war and remove Israel off the map, or is it a potential nuclear threat here that's maybe kind of under the surface? I don't know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I just wanted to share that. Also here from the Iran Observer, the U.S. is bringing the aircraft carrier Eisenhower closer to Israel, probably in an attempt to intercept the Iranian missiles, since the U.S. does not want to put its military bases at risk if it intercepts them from there. So, yeah, this Eisenhower aircraft carrier is moving closer up towards Israel. Okay, and obviously they could use these F-18s or whatever aircraft they've got on this carrier to help provide support to Israel should they come under attack. But also remember that these are fighter jets on here as well. So could these be used to strike inside of Iran? Okay, very possible too. Okay, I've talked about this before, that at some point the U.S. and Israel and maybe other countries might want to try to wipe out Iran's nuclear capability here, and this is something that has been talked about for a very long time, that they need to destroy their facilities because they're basically right around the corner from obtaining a nuclear weapon. So could this be the time that Israel, along with the U.S., launches a major attack on Iran should Israel come under attack? We'll have to see. And maybe they'll go after their nuclear facilities. We already had reports coming out, I think just yesterday or the day before, with Israel stating that they would target Iranian nuclear facilities. That would be one of the main targets if Israel comes under attack. They would launch a retaliation strike on Iran. Okay, so also, again here, this is just some more pictures from this USS Dwight Eisenhower from Jokerman Intel. Okay, sailed north through the Red Sea to intercept or deter any missiles or drones launched by Iran amidst their threatened aggression against Israel. So I just want to show you this real quick. Just a picture to show you that it's a carrier, okay? This is not like a guided missile destroyer or anything like that. This is an actual carrier, okay? So finally, I want to show you this from U.S. Civil Defense News. U.S. states it will fight for Israel and defend it from an Iranian attack. U.S. Supreme Commander and Israeli Commanding General coordinating defense plans and possible preemptive strikes against Iran very soon. So this is a picture right here of Michael Correa, the Centcom commander, and this is the commander of the IDF, Herzi Halevi, okay? So right now, I mean, this is really big, okay? If Michael Correa is there to discuss what's going to happen here with Israel, that most likely proves here that something really big is coming here. And Michael Correa, obviously, the Centcom forces are in, or their job is to protect and to maintain the Middle East, okay, using their naval capacity. So if he's here right now, that shows that something big is coming. This is not a joke here. This is not just a threat from Iran. If it is a threat, this threat is very real, okay? It's very, very real. And like I said, Iran is coming out and saying that they're going to completely remove Israel from the map. So something really big is coming for sure, and that's exactly why this general is meeting here. This General Michael Correa from Centcom Forces is meeting, that they're preparing for something big. And most likely what we're going to see here is we're going to see an attack from multiple proxy forces from Iran's proxies. And then also, who knows what's going to happen with the Yemen Houthis, okay? There's been some attacks happening here in the last day or two on more ships. And they threatened to completely shut down the Red Sea corridor for these ships to travel through here. Okay, so that could be really bad as well. And it's going to get nasty over here very soon. I've been telling people this for a long time to prepare for this. This was going to escalate. I think all of us could see at some point this was going to pop off and turn into a wide regional war over here. And let's hope and pray that it doesn't. But it looks like it's going that way, and it could be happening any moment right now. So let me know what you think down below in the comments. Share your thoughts, concerns, and opinions down below. If you got something out of this update, please smash that like button. And also, if you enjoy my content, please consider subscribing down below and hit the notification bell. That way YouTube can notify you. And with that, I hope you all have a great day. Everybody take care and God bless. We'll see you in the next one.